Hello, I am here with your Wednesday, March 24th, 2021 Tarot. We are going to use the Murder of Crow Tarot. I have done an off-screen shuffle and now we ask for our messages for Wednesday, March 24th. Part of the reason why I am going with this deck is apparently the population of ravens in my neighborhood has increased significantly, and wow, are these guys ever stinking noisy the last few days. Good grief. They've been up to something and noisy. Just, they're not normally this loud, and I don't know if it's because I went from having like 2 of them to now having 6 of them. I don't know where they've come from. I've got 3 of them sitting in a tree right across the road, and I have the window open, and it sounds like they are yelling at the ravens that are potentially in the back lane. But they are definitely a noisy lot the last few days. Shaking my neighbor's pine tree, all the pine cones going flying everywhere. Like it's literally been mayhem with these guys. So off the bottom of the deck, the energy that's playing out in the background, we start with the 7 of Wands. Fire energy, it's fast moving. It's a bit of a defensive type energy. This particular card, as you can see, it's got the barbed wire here. There's like a defense mechanism that's being put up. It's the whole, ooh, whoa, no closer, don't, back up. It's the fence being put up with the barbed wire. No entry, no, just whoa, back up, back up. Interestingly enough, there is another day of major arcana. Excuse me. Sorry, I placed a card in the wrong position here. But again, it's mostly major arcana, and Monday and Tuesday saw the exact same thing. Lots of major arcana. We also have some repeating energy with the magician, the creator, the manifester. You have the power already within you to create and manifest your future. This is your energy, but it also is the energy of the sign of Gemini. Now, because of the number of major arcana cards, a lot of the signs repeat. And guess what was right underneath the magician? The Lover's card, the other major arcana card of Gemini. Talks about balance. Also talks about love, deep, passionate love. So we'll get more into this in a moment. We have the first card of the body of the reading is the Chariot, card of the sign of Cancer, but it talks about using willpower in order to control the chariot, and it takes a lot of strength to do so, but it is a movement card. I know I believe it was Sunday's reading for March 21st. You can go back and look at that if you wish. We had a bunch of 6s, which are movement cards for that particular suit. Well, this is the moving card. This is you're moving, you are traveling, you are literally, not just metaphorically moving, you could literally be moving addresses, you could be moving jobs, you could be moving cities, countries. It's that much of a movement type card. Now this particular card, we also have a little bit of the moon energy and the star energy. We are coming up to a full moon. We also have, with the star energy is talking about some balance, but it talks about hopes and dreams as well. And what is the next card we have? And that is the 6 of Wands. Remember that sixes being movements? This card came out on Sunday. It is victory after a battle. It is movement out of conflict. We are moving away from conflict. Up next we have, I believe this card is from the sign of Pisces. It is a major arcana card, and that is the Hanging Man. Now the Hanging Man, he's not in distress. He is in a period of waiting or suspended animation, or needing to look at things from a different perspective. So this is not a distressful type card, even though the imagery might suggest that. It is not. It just means we've been waiting for a little too long. But have no worry, because we have another major arcana card, and this one is almost at the end of the tarot, or of the major arcana in the tarot, and that's Judgment. Usually right here, this figure is Archangel Michael blowing on the trumpet in this card, because it is solely about crows. It's a crow, but this is the Archangel Michael protection card. But it also talks about getting close to the end of the cycle, but needing to take action, or being called into taking action, which also ties into the Seven of Wands energy, in which you're taking defensive action or a very decisive type action. So altogether, we are still kind of shaping our futures. We're still calling in what it is that we are passionate about. But we may be feeling really defensive about our ideas, or feeling defensive about the route we are taking. It might be an unconventional route that we are using to bring this all in. But you don't have to necessarily be defensive. We do have a lot of moving energy. We started that on Monday when we started with the Wheel of Fortune. There was a lot of progressive type movement that moved into Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are really looking at, we're really continuing this forward motion. It is a steady march. Now, in this particular deck, the crows for both the Chariot and the Six of Wands are facing the same direction. Actually, in the Seven of Wands and the Lovers card, the crows again are all facing the same direction. So it is definite forward movement, because that is the direction these crows are looking. We're feeling victorious. We again are starting to see the efforts of our hard work paying off. We can be proud of the fact that we have created this, and we may have to look at something from a slightly different perspective, because that may give us a new idea on how to continue that forward progress, or how to manifest a little bit differently. But it is time to start taking action on that, but know that we are protected and being guided throughout. This is not necessarily a time to want to wait. You do want to take action, and you may see that you have been progressing a lot further, a lot faster than you think you have. That is where the shift in perspective can play in, but it could just be a new idea, or this new perspective is helping to propel you out of this suspended animation type energy and moving forward even faster. Just make sure it's something that you really love, because this energy is indicating things are really starting to roll. So I'm going to leave it here and talk to you tomorrow.